Yeah, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Happy New Day and happy Wednesday. If I'm not mistaken, today happens to be the 23rd, 23 day in the month of October in the year of 2024. We are still on the matter of Biafran restoration, my brother. If the ZUU tell you that they are not afraid of 2nd of December, my brother, just take a thermometer and go and check their temperature. I swear to God, their temperature is high. All those people, you understand me, who is holding that Nigeria not to move forward, they are panicking. Even the so-called military, they are panicking. Because Tinubu have mandated them. In fact, Tinubu don't use bribe all their amount to shut up, retiring all their generals like say tomorrow no day. Because he is afraid of coup. Him himself, Tinubu, know he is lying to himself, and he know that he is not telling himself the truth. Tinubu knows that he is not governing the so-called Nigeria right. He is misleading them with the policies of IMF and World Bank. That is the only people that keep borrowing the money. Anyway, I would like you to listen to this video. I'm not gonna hear the headline. Nigerian army afraid, warns against military coup. Plus, Tinubu must finish what he started. That is the subject of this matter. And I would like you to follow me, listen to my own brother from another mother, Mr. Christian, his own analytic. You understand me? And let me know what you think at the comment section. We are going to dissect the comment section after this video. Or as the video is playing, as you are listening, you cannot still hear my voice where I'm doing my own analysis also, because any point I hear, and I need to analyze it to the best of my own knowledge, because according to my people, according to Jesus, my people. So let us go there. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to this channel for more interesting videos coming your way. My name still remains Amandiane Eze Maze. Until we come back again to you, let us go there.
The Nigerian army has come out to say that anybody calling for a military coup is committing treason. Let me repeat, if you don't get the message, the Nigerian army says that anybody calling for a military coup is committing treason. There was a video where people were calling on the Nigerian military, the Nigerian army, to take over from the civilian government. But now, in response, an official response by the Nigerian army, they are telling Nigerians, you don't have to call for military coup. You don't have to call for military coup. The country needs to be run by the civilian government. The civilian government at this point in time is making progress. Let's look at what Vanguard says. The Defense Headquarters has issued a stern warning to individuals or groups advocating for military takeover in Nigeria, emphasizing that such actions are treasonable under the Constitution. The military reaffirmed its loyalty to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration and its commitment to upholding democracy in the country. In a statement issued by Brigadier General Tukur Gusau, now the military has given their final verdict. We need to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to finish his mission in Nigeria. He has a mission. When he was going on with his campaign, he said so many things. He's going to reduce the purchasing power. He's going to widen the tax net and make sure that Nigerians live a certain kind of life. Many people voted President Bola Ahmed Tinubu because of bigotry. They believe that it is their turn, it is their brother. They need to just support their brother. The North and the Southwest have been holding positions in Nigeria over the years, and we have not seen any meaningful progress. The only time an Igbo man offered a candidate, a credible candidate, supported a credible candidate, the people cut across the 36 states of Nigeria supported a credible candidate. He was rejected by the political gladiators, the people that determine who becomes president in Nigeria. Do you think it's your votes that determine who becomes president in Nigeria? Do you think that it is the INEC that determines who becomes president? They are powers that be that appoint INEC commissioners, that appoint officers to INEC. Judiciary, look at what the government is doing. The government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is building apartments for judiciary, building houses for judiciary. The judges are being compensated through the back door, because that's what I call back door. If you want to separate powers, there shouldn't be any influence from the executive to the judiciary. But our eyes are open, we are seeing what is happening today. We call this state capture. Nigerians have been captured. I know why I'm talking about Nigeria, because it seems that most people have not come to their senses to understand where they are at this point in time. Before Tinubu won the election, which I predicted, I told people that it is your tax that they are going to use to run the government. It is your blood that this regime is going to use to run the government. Tinubu will so capture Nigeria the way he captured Lagos. But I still maintain that APC will end after Tinubu's regime. That is my prediction. APC will end after Tinubu's regime. Tinubu's regime, we have so many people that have come out. They are spoilers. They have come out. They make sure that P2B becomes irrelevant in the scheme of things. That's why they put all sort of propaganda, they say all sort of things, they do all sort of things to make sure that they criminalize and demonize a P2B, because he becomes a threat. He becomes the choice of the people. He is the choice of the people. When you look at the reactions on social media, people tend to hold P2B accountable more than President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Even supporters, AP supporters, have lost hope. Just after 1 year, they should keep calm. After 1 year, they have lost hope in the ability of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The blind can see after 1 year. But one thing about Nigerians is that it is not worthy to fight for Nigerians. That's why we are looking for a system that works. This system would not work. You cannot fight for Nigerians because they are in love with their chains. They are in love with their suffering. They are going through a mental process, mental illness. They are not okay. Nigerians are not okay. There were warnings and warnings upon warnings, but yet 2027 is going to come, and Nigerians, same Nigerians, are going to vote for the APC, whether you like it or not. When hunger, poverty, starvation becomes the order of the day, the mind of the black man will reset to slave mode. The Europeans came into Nigeria, but it was our chiefs that sold their people into slavery. The Europeans did not force slaves, did not conquer territories to just forcefully sell slaves. They made contact with the chiefs, and the chiefs were the ones selling their people into slavery. They found a way to dominate, prevail on their people, make them slaves, and sold them out. That is what the APC government is going to do to Nigerians. I'm trying to alert you to the reality of what is happening in the country today. Northerners are keeping quiet. Northerners are there, they don't know what to do, they don't know what to say. Their leaders are confused. Everyone is just divided. Atiku, people are not even taking him serious anymore. El-Rufai is an enemy of Christians. Who else? Kwakwanso is not a popular player. P2B is there. Nobody wants to give the Igbo man an ultimate power to become president. Those that are in question, in a position of authority, the kind of Igbo man P2B is will not suit their corrupt lifestyle, because P2B, believed to be a no-nonsense person, would not tolerate corruption, unlike Umahi and every other person that is in their purview that could be more presidential than P2B. Everybody is confused. Nobody knows where he or she is running to. That is why Igbos need to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to finish what he started. that does not stop the fact that we are not preparing for one of the greatest breaks. You see, when you do politics, I mean politician, when you run politics intellectually. I studied how the Yorubas run their politics. They are not totally wrong in their way of running government. They are not totally wrong, but the insincerity, the sycophancy, the hypocrisy is what I don't buy from the Southwest politics. The hypocrisy, the sycophancy, the inability to speak truth to power at a particular point in time to debunk anything that has to do with you are doing this, and I'm afraid to call you out on that issue, and we come to an understanding that you are wrong. I don't buy that. I buy the aspect whereby politics is being played, stooping to conquer, understand your enemy, and play along at a vital, at a very crucial point in time. You're able to strike. That does not mean that we don't know what we are doing. I said before that we should start building the Southeast, coming together to build the Southeast, the Igbo nation. That is one of the best bets that we have today. Start building the Igbo nation. You will not lose anything if you go to your community as an Igbo person and start looking at the things that you can do for your community. In a community, if you have like 100 persons looking for how they can contribute their quota, 100 successful persons, there's no how your village will be in Alibo that you don't have people that are successful that could make an impact in that village or community. If you come together, put your heads together, have your social gatherings, let social gatherings be for that reason. Investing in your community. Yet we are still supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu to carry out his long-term mission. If you're asking me his long-term mission, I'm not going to tell you. You are seeing it before your eyes. It is plain. It is show. Don't be cho. It is show. It is play for your eyes. What the president promised Nigerians during his campaign, what he's doing, some of the things that is reflecting on the lifestyle of Nigerians. The Igbos are in full support. 100% we are supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Cry from now till tomorrow, we don't care. We don't care. Nobody's protesting against President Tinubu. Nobody is protesting against President Tinubu. He is the man that is fit for the job, to finish the job that every other president and APC supporter came out to say that some of the decisions that other presidents were afraid to take, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took those decisions. Some of the steps other presidents were afraid to take, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took those steps. One of which is removal of subsidy. I don't know what Jonathan was doing. Was Jonathan? I don't think it was serious then. It is only Tinubu that took that bold step. Jonathan removing subsidy was not. No, we cannot count it. Look at an APC supporter. Look at what he's saying. We are going to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu until he finishes what he started. Probably when he finishes with Nigerians, then we will now look at ourselves and now tell ourselves the truth where we are going. We will tell ourselves the truth where we are going. You have a refinery, you have 4 refineries, you could not fix 4 refineries. This group of leaders that could not fix refineries. Sometimes, one of the reasons why I don't become in Nigeria, I hate being in Nigeria, is because sense is far from Nigerians. I'm telling you the gospel truth. When I do my broadcast, I don't be emotional because I tend to be emotional. I don't be emotional because when I look at the way Nigerians reason, when I look at the way they talk, it looks like a virus, a disease, a cancer. It looks like these guys, they are not humans at all. Even animals don't think and behave the way Nigerians are behaving. I'm sorry to use the word animals because it pains me a lot. You had an 8 years of Buhari. some people say they kept quiet, that nobody should criticize Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that during Buhari time they kept quiet too. Nobody should talk. People suffered. People contemplated suicide. The economy destroyed. Somebody printed 20-something trillion naira. No accountability. Somebody printed 20-something trillion naira. No accountability. No fear that what I'm doing, this money, this thing I'm doing, there might be a repercussion. No fear from the leaders, religious leaders, people that go to mosque every Friday and go to church every other day and pray to a God that I don't know whether I don't understand. Somebody stole such money and he is left alone. No accountability. They don't take any of us as anything. So let us kukuma support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu till 2031. For those of you, I support him to be 100%. I support him. But Nigerians are not worth fighting for. That's why we are calling for regionalism. We are calling for the system that is going to work for Nigerians. I'm a politician and I want to practice politics. We know what we are doing. We know what we are doing. We know which politician is working in the interest of Nigerians. But this set of politicians call it off. They don't consider you at all as part of any development. Whatever they are doing is for themselves, their families, and their cronies, their allies, their girlfriends or whatever, other pleasures. They don't say, look at what Wike said the other time. Wike says Nigerians should keep paying taxes, that the federal government needs money. The ability for a Nigerian to purchase anything now has reduced. The purchasing power has reduced. People are complaining that people are not coming to buy as before because there is no money for people to buy. But yet, instead, with the no money for people to buy, an FCT minister is telling you that that money, that little money that you have, we need to take some from that little money that you have. That one that is not even enough for you, not talk of your family. We need to take from inside and give to the government because the government needs money. Somebody used our reserves, our natural reserves, to borrow money up front. And when you ask them, what do you do with the money? With the lies, propaganda, and deceit, nothing to show. Nothing to show about. Nothing at all. And we think we are okay in this country. See, before everybody starts running mad, let's find a way to make sure that the country goes regional. Now, the military is saying that if you call for a military coup, it is treason. I think this is fear from the current administration. They are afraid. That's why they need to galvanize the military. That's why they need to Yorubanize appointments. Let every appointment be as a result of loyalty to the presidency. If you are going to be chief of army staff, defense staff, whatever staff, Navy, the Air Force, you must be 100% loyal to the president, not to the Nigerian people. You must be 100% loyal to the president. Even if the president is not the popular choice of the people, you must be loyal to the president. So this is what loyal officers to the presidency, to the administration are doing, telling Nigerians that if you call for military takeover, it is treason. It is in the constitution. Let's look at countries that had military takeover. Was it for the interest of the people or was it for the interest of the government? Coup are not for interest of the government, whether good or bad. If the government is good or bad, a bad government does not want you to carry out a coup on it. They don't like to hear coup. A bad government don't like to hear coup. So they use the instrumentality of the law, the constitution, anything that threatens the sovereignty of Nigeria or a sitting president is termed to be as treason. So they are caging Nigerians. You are being caged. You are being curtailed. You have been gagged. That's how slaves are. Nigerians are slaves under this current administration. I would want to wake up many people that are listening to this broadcast, as many that can wake up to the reality. Reality that you need to start thinking of ways to develop yourself, stand on your feet, to fight for a greater cause. That is the only way out. Because if you are looking for fuel to come down, I told some people, old men for that fact, I told them that there's nothing that will make fuel come down to 400 naira. There's nothing. The early days, when it was 600 naira, the early days of this administration, I told some people, you were saying, who is this small boy? What do you know? Why are you praying for, why evil for the country? You people don't know anything. For the fact that you are old, you have gray hair, you know nothing. You don't have intuition, you don't have insight, you don't understand how the country works. You are uneducated, you are illiterate, you are ignorant, you are so many things. That's what I told them. And they said I was being abusive. What is the result today? 1,200. I said dollar is going to get to 2,000 naira. Whether you like it or not. If you like, don't understand what government is saying to its people, sit down where you are sitting and keep looking as if you have eyes you cannot see. Sit down there and let things be happening. You don't understand what is happening. Nobody is going to call for any coup to take over President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The North, your agenda will not agenda. Tinubu will come and finish what he started. His plans. I will not tell you his plans. I've been saying it in my broadcast. He will finish what he has come to achieve. You see, the North is so desperate to find somebody to replace Tinubu 2027. It is not going to work. See, whatever is going to bring Biafra, I'm in for it. Long, short term. I don't belong to any group or association. I'm a one-man squad which is awakening the consciousness of human beings in Africa. Whether you are Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, especially my Igbo people, awaken your consciousness to a fact, and that fact is that you need to take the bull by the horn. You need to read a lot, research a lot, understand how governance work a lot, participate in making sure that your society becomes a better place. So for me and Igbos, we will join President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to finish what he wants to achieve with Nigeria. To remember, Tinubu says he doesn't believe in one Nigeria. Remember that fact. Let that one stick into your mind. And we know the North, they are very, 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 very dogged when it comes to anything that has to. If one Nigeria is their own consolation, is their own reward. One Nigeria is a reward to Northerners. If Northerners, if anything that is going to come against one Nigeria, Northerners are always fidgety. Northerners are also shaky because they know that they will lose, especially the elite. They will lose oil wells, they will lose some of the investment and infrastructures they have in other places. The South powers the North. You understand? But Tinubu has come with an agenda. I see these things. I'm seeing it from afar. At the end of the day, everybody will come to the realization that what are we doing together? Let's move on. Let's create a system that will make us unique. Then we will achieve our destiny.
That is the end of the video. Here are the comments that follows it. At Oluwa Uche Iwo has said, a guy, you are so intelligent. At Uche Uzagu said, a straight talk, one always on point. Uche Chukwuokpara said, same theatrics used by Southwest today, it was Igbo coup. Of course. At Raw Material said, spot on. Ezenwoke Anambra said, I applaud the industry you deploy in dissecting the state of the nation. You are a very special specimen for analysis. Jonathan Ibe said, I concur. Atoluwabenga Olamidele said, dissolve Nigeria into states is better than region. Let practice what is done in America. UAE, River State, get money than Togo. A country, let each state give percentage to their center. If rich man from Kano go Osun to site industry because of power, no wahala. Osun will benefit, get money. If Lagos can provide tallest buildings in the world, no problem. Tourists will come. If Zamfara gold is used to develop Zamfara and tax go to central for army forces, foreign CBN, no wahala. If Edo can supply international ladies to all, no wahala. Everyone developing. Not even regional government we are saying. Idle will be coming on. If Enugu develop more than Anambra with its resources, no wahala. The fear of oil money is what is pinning Nigeria down. If a Miloko can do this, even he will be remembered till Jesus come. Who support this idea? Say aye. And the one who don't support it, say nay. The nay have it. Reply said the states were created by Gowon to destroy the Aburi Accord that he didn't want to implement. The Aburi Accord was a regional agreement. State creation was only done to divide the eastern region. Look up to date of state creation in Nigeria. So my people, now here we go take back break. When I get here, our voice again when we come back. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is Sediman Amandia Neze. Remain blessed. Kemesiano.